Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Now, I realize the trailer came out a while ago, and I'm a little late on the topic, but whatever. Now, immediately, when the trailer came out, people on YouTube began to pick their way through it and decide who the characters were going to be and what the storyline was going to be, just kind of based on little insignificant things in the trailer. And a lot of people have done this, and I decided just to join the bandwagon. So, here we go. Now, the trailer starts by leaning out of the A in the Arkham sign. We see two guards standing by the doors and a sign that says turn around or like go the other way or something like that. And we can clearly tell that Arkham has moved from its remote place on the island. So Arkham Asylum is now like dead square in the middle of Gotham City, which not only is a little unsafe, it's kind of stupid. But I can understand why they did it. Having Batman trapped on the island probably wasn't the best thing that could have ever happened. But by this, I'm assuming that we will be able to explore Gotham City and not be in the asylum the whole time, which will be really, really cool. The camera then pans back and gets passed by a train and then essentially goes into Crime Alley. But before I go into that, I'd like to point out something that's written on the wall. Long live Joker. Yeah, I think that one pretty much speaks for itself. Now we enter Crime Alley and see a car being set on fire and posters in the background. And we see somebody being thrown from a window. Yeah, that's pleasant. But as we all know, Crime Alley is where Batman's parents were murdered, and also in Hush, where Huntress appears. And I really would like to see Huntress in this game. I think she'd kick ass. The shot then turns a corner and we see the Iceberg Lounge, which any true Batman fan knows is owned by the Penguin, not Mr. Freeze, as I noticed a lot of people were saying. And right here, we see somebody entering the Iceberg Lounge just before the camera turns. He's kind of short and hunched over, and I believe that it's Penguin, actually. And then to your top right, you'll see a cat on this little balcony thing, which clearly is a hint to Catwoman, which is also very exciting. Also, right before the camera pans, it looks like this shadow right here kind of morphs. So I think that might be a hint to Clayface, and we might actually see him in the game other than his short little appearance in the first one and actually fight him. But I could be a little delusional on this one. It's not really that obvious. Here's the most obvious thing in the trailer. That is clearly telling us that Two-Face is going to be in the game. Most of you already probably know about it. If you don't, people are doing whole videos on this little poster, and ArkhamHasMoved.com, it's like its main thing. And it's clearly a lead on that Two-Face is going to be a main character in the game. Camera then turns and goes into a building, which is like essentially this like madhouse thing. But here is this thing that's hanging from the ceiling that says Sionis, which is a reference to Black Mask, which is exciting, and I think he'd be cool in the game. So there's that. Then pans up and we see Joker and Harley in their like little hideout thing, and she gives him a little peck on the cheek and then walks away. The camera then turns and we get a nice little shot of Joker just laughing it up for whatever reason. And yeah, you can tell, at first when I first saw it I thought he was old and that it was taking place really, really later. But then I realized that he has the crap beat out of him because of that final blow that Batman just lands in his face in the boss battle in the first game. And also, I imagine that after being pumped with Titan, with that much Titan, and then having it all go away, your body would be just a little messed up. So he is, yeah, he's hurt, and he's recovering. And he somehow escaped from Gotham General, which we can tell because on his blood bag it says property of Gotham General. So I'm assuming that somehow Harley got him out of there. But those are my thoughts, not yours, and I hope you all buy the game when it comes out, and subscribe maybe? I love you forever, bye!